So, the John Jones rage bait saga continues. He has denied Tom Aspinall, saying that he's a jerk and he doesn't want to do business with him. But Stipe calling him a derogatory term, like very mildly too. Now he's got to make Stipe pay. Now he's calling out Jamahal Hill. Wants to fight Alex Pereira. And he is okay with, vacating the heavyweight title after this and just fighting for a BMF belt at heavyweight and then just doing career money fights, I guess. Because I think we could all see that like prime John Jones is done. Is this John Jones still, doable? Yes. Especially when he's training with Gordon Ryan in jiu-jitsu. I wonder how he's going to take anyone to the ground and just submit him, how dangerous it's going to look. Because we might see a more on-top John Jones performance that we've never seen before against Stipe. But he is probably going to ride off into the sunset and just not fight Tom. And he's basically talking about how he wants to secure his legacy and the fans just get irked because he's holding all the chips and he's walking away. Yeah. And it hurts Aspinall too. Because Aspinall has earned a title fight. Now, is he going to fight for a title eventually? Yeah. He's going to fight for a title eventually. But Tom Aspinall does want to face John of all people. This legacy fight does mean something to him. And even though, like I said, not the John of old times, we saw that from the Reyes fight, it's still John Jones. It's still at least a version of him that's still dangerous to a degree. So if Tom Aspinall is going to sit out and wait on John Jones, I think that's dangerous to Tom because Tom would be wasting his talent. I think John Jones would successfully be able to do to Tom Aspinall what Conor McGregor just did to Michael Chandler. And we might see the full effects of what Conor McGregor did to Michael Chandler during that Oliveira 2 fight because Michael Chandler's been so inactive waiting for the Conor fight that now he's facing someone who's completely stylistically different. Deck stacked up against Michael Chandler. I'm not saying he can't do it, but he's got everything working against him in this fight. Every odd is going against Michael Chandler. That's why I have him as a serious underdog, and I want to see an underdog story with that. But imagine if something similar happened to Tom Aspinall. We could all look in the future. Tom wastes his prime waiting for John Jones, doesn't get it, then decides to fight. Fast forward a couple years, and then he gets KO'd because someone who's in their prime and up and coming challenging for the title tags him. And then you have John Jones on Twitter saying, oh, that's why I didn't fight him. I knew I would beat him, all that stuff. I'll beat this guy, but I won't fight him. All that stuff. The cycle of rage bait will continue. And are the fans just going to walk away? Maybe not. I've already checked out of it. Yeah, I'm making content about it right now, talking about it. But at this point in the week, I'd have to be a fool not to. I just see it for what it is. And you know what? After this fight, I think Jones is honestly going to win. If he vacates the title, okay. Tom Aspinall is going to make his decision. We're all going to make our decisions. It's not ideal. It's not what I want to see. But he does not care what I think. He does not care what any of us thinks. John Jones does not care at all. He's going out and he has no problem doing it in the most petty way before. And we've seen him with dirty drug tests, with crime breaking, with prison time, getting in trouble with the law, all that stuff. Adding this to his record is probably not a big deal. Hate to say it. And also, I don't really think John Jones really went to prison. I think he did community service or something like that. I think he served some time, but nothing that really qualifies as being an inmate or anything like that. Famous people get off super easy. Well, who would have guessed? But I would advise Tom Aspinall to kind of move on from it soon because I did see his response, and it's almost like it just feels like it's wasting energy at this point. And Tom's too talented to waste his energy. But I would also give John Jones some advice. Don't be so busy rage baiting the fans that you forget Stipe's in front of you. Because I will say, if Stipe pulls an unbelievable upset and becomes a 3-time champion, that will be the biggest slice of MMA karma that we've ever seen. A bigger slice than when Chris Weidman broke his leg on Uriah Hall's shin, just like Anderson did to Chris Weidman. That's what I got to say. Peace out.